Well, hello there, folks. I do hope you're all well this fine Sunday. Right, we'll quickly touch on again, if you don't mind, last night's Fury fight against Ngannou. And in the main, just to go through my very, very late video last night for those that saw it. I did a video very, very quickly at the end of the Fury fight. They hadn't even announced the winner. It was the minute the fight ended, I came to the old laptop just to tell you what I thought of the fight and who I thought had won. And I thought it was the other fella. I was pretty certain it was the other fella. I'm even more so today in the cold light of day. But I said at the time, I thought, knowing the way boxing goes, they'll either knock it off as a draw or they'll give it to Fury. They did the latter. So that's why when you see in the title, TYSON Fury loses, or at least should have, I knew at that time when I did the thumbnail and the bit underneath that he'd been given the facts. What I did the video very, very quickly. Then I went downstairs to do the old type in, to type in what I wanted in there. And at that time I seen him give the fight to Fury and I just couldn't believe it. I thought, absolutely crazy. The newspapers are sort of saying the same thing today, as is the internet. I think there's more people thought he lost than thought he won. And just a couple of more thoughts on the fight. I mean, it was weird. I mean, the fact that he went over there with an entourage of about 26 to 36 people surprised me. The fact that he was so out of condition, looks-wise, that compared to what he's been for the last 5 or 6 years, didn't surprise me, because I think he thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was. I would imagine he'll get into better shape for the next fellow. As I say, he's never been the great physique, your natural boxing physique, Fury. He's always had those love handles, but they were a lot bigger than they've ever been before. But even the start, I never mentioned this last night, I mean, for those that watched it, and I wasn't even going to watch it, I mean, it just happened that it was on when I was doing nothing else. I thought, go on, then I'll have a look at it. And I watched the thing, and they're introducing Fury, and he comes on to Jolene. And I'm thinking, Jolene? That's the one. Dolly Parton's Jolene. And I'm thinking, who on earth would think of having Jolene played in a ring walk as they're coming into that? And I thought, it's going crazy. He did another song with it. I can't think what it's called. It's not You're Beautiful, the James Blunt one. It's not The Most Beautiful Girl, the Prince one. But it's something to do with girls or women and whatever else. And I thought, is this to his wife, to old Paris? And it might well have been, but I thought, they were just weird. They were just like weird songs. They weren't like songs that get you fired up and whatever else. And I thought, this whole thing is crazy. I mean, if I'm Fury's manager, I'm saying, right, okay then, Tyson, you've come in a little bit overweight. You've not trained as you normally would, right? And you want 30-odd people with you. All right, I don't know why you want that many, but okay, we'll go with that. It's up to you. You're the boss. What do you want to come into the fight? What do you want as your ring walk? And you said Jolene. I'd go, Jolene? What's all that about? Why would you want Jolene? I would think you'd lost your mind. I really would. And when I heard that last night, I thought, who on earth has picked this? And then I thought, it can only be one person. It'd be old Tyson himself. Conventional never comes into it with Tyson. And I thought, this is going to be a weird night. And weird night is what it was, folks. As I say, I thought he lost the fight. The guy put him down once. The guy was the aggressor all the way through. Fury, yeah, I mean, he was laying his arm out sometimes. They weren't even jabs. He was just putting his hand in his face a lot of the time. And as I said last night, he'd hit the guy with a combination, a couple of quick punches, and then he'd grab him round the midriff so the guy couldn't hit him back and smothered him. It happened with regularity. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. How he lost the fight, I just don't know. And it was weird, the end. The end said it all for me. They went to Tyson and asked how he felt. Oh, yeah, it was a hard fight. Yeah, he gave me a lot more than I thought, blah, blah. But you think you've won? Well, it was hard, it was close. I think I've won it. Yeah, I think I've won it. But not all the massive celebration that you always get when they pretend they've won even when they've not. Not the over-the-topness, not the, oh, I beat him easy. None of that. And then when they asked the other fella, oh, no, that was before they announced it. When they asked the fella after the fight had been awarded to Tyson, how do you feel about losing? Oh, I'm fine. I'm all right with it. Yeah, that's fine. It was close. I thought I might have won, but it was close. I'm very happy. People doubted me. Well, they won't doubt me now, and I'm happy to do a rematch. And he looked happy in loss, and I thought, that's just weird. Have you ever known I can't say it. Have you ever known a happy loser? A happy loser that really most people thought had won. He just looked happy that he was in the fight. And I just thought it was weird. But then again, during the course of the fight, when he knocked Fury down, I thought that was weird. He knocks him down. Fury gets up with 30 seconds to go. And he never went for him. And I thought, why is he not going for him? Why is he letting Fury just dance around the ring and see out the time? The conspiracy theories will have something to say about it. I mentioned something on it early yesterday afternoon along the lines of, was the guy always supposed to get beaten, Fury was supposed to win? And then I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong about that, the way he's knocked Fury down and the fact that he was the aggressor. But that said, I've never known a fighter in any fight, but especially a really big fight with the eyes of the world in it, that knocks an opponent down and with 30 seconds to go, just lets him dance around the ring and see the time out rather than go at him and try and go for the kill. Thought it was strange. But as I say, their attitudes after the bell, and more so after the result was given, was weird. The guy didn't seem unhappy to have got beat. He didn't seem unhappy at all. And Fury wasn't over the top celebrating the win, because I think he knew, not only was he very, very poor, but I think in his heart of hearts he knew he'd got beat. Just weird. I mean, I don't know what everybody else thinks, but as I say, Tyson, just drop Jolene. It's not a ring walker. It's not, I promise you.